Cups. Remember, we cannot wait to host also the host, which is Qatar, which is a very big also content I would consider. By the way, what is your favorite team when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup? That definitely we should be the best contender to take over or to be the top giant for the tournament. Yes, in my review, I'll take a few teams that definitely, but I'll first take the review of some of the teams I think that we cannot get to underestimate when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup. And definitely, in the small bit of it, or I'm just going to give you a small review to get you to understand when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup that this big content are the Lions. These Lions in the FIFA Arab Cup is scheduled to take place. The FIFA Arab Cup is scheduled to take place between 1st to 18 December in Qatar. It will feature what we call 16 teams competing for what we call the league supremacy, based on what we call the recent performance, historical achievement, and current form. The following national teams will be considered to be the top contenders. Yes, most of you will agree me when it comes to football tournaments here in Qatar. It's quite very amazing. It's quite very beautiful. For people who have been here for the FIFA World Cup 2022, definitely you'll agree with me. It was massive entertainment in all the fan zones, safety in stadiums, all over in cultural hooks. It was just an amazing tournament. Yes, in yet another year, 2025, we are hosting. Qatar is going to host what we call the FIFA Arab Cup, which is definitely is a competition of what you call supremacy and dominancy. Yes, most of you will agree with me. They are best contenders. They are those major contenders that we think even this time will be unbeatable teams or unbeaten giants to take over what you call the FIFA Arab Cups. Remember, we cannot wait to host also the host, which is Qatar, which is a very big also content I would consider. By the way, what is your favorite team when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup? That definitely we should be the best contender to take over or to be the top giant for the tournament. Yes, in my review, I'll take a few teams that definitely, but I'll first take the review of some of the teams I think that we cannot get to underestimate when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup. And definitely, in the small bit of it, or I'm just going to give you a small review to get you to understand when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup that this big content are the Lions. These Lions in the Gulf that definitely we cannot get to underestimate when it comes to their performance. One of them is, by the way, is it your first time to come across Max Creation TV? Don't hesitate to give him a subscribe button and don't hesitate to follow. Remember, Max Creation TV giving you a guide living in Qatar, some of the important aspects and living and working in Qatar, which is quite very important for you to live here. Okay, let us try to look at most of the basic contenders that we think are going to be very big giants when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup. Yes, we look at Morocco. When you look at Morocco itself, we need to consider the recent mop, the recent form. Morocco has topped their group when it comes to 2021 Arab Cup and reached the semi-finals. When you look at the FIFA ranking, it is ranked 12th globally as April of 2025. Key players we have Ashraf Hakim, the key Yusuf and Rashid. Strength, we have the strong defense, organization, and effective counterattacks. So we definitely agree that when it comes to the FIFA Arab Cup, we may see Morocco having the confidence to have to fight for the giant supremacy to take the cup. Then we look at another is what you call Algeria. Remember, Algeria is a defending champion that won the tournament in 2021 again in Qatar. It's ranked 32nd the grab line as April 2025. We look at the strength. Let us look at the strength. They have experienced squad with a balanced attack and defense when it comes to Algeria. So definitely we'll also give them a position to see that they can be able to win back the cup again. Then we look at Egypt. Recent form, consistently strong performance in what we call African competition. We cannot get to underestimate Egypt because of his competition in what we call African competition. It's a giant, definitely. FIFA ranking is ranked 36 globally as Apple rankings 2025. Then we have strength, solid midfield control, and clinical finishing, they have that one. The solid midfield control and attacking and clinical finishing, one pass by one pass. Definitely will agree that Egypt also can be a very good a country to take this time to take the FIFA Arab Cup. Then we look at Qatar, recent form winners of 2019 and 2023 Asian Cup that we cannot get to underestimate. FIFA ranking is ranked 55, gradually as April 2025. Yes, we have the strength, their home advantage, and cohesive team player. Yes, when we look at Qatar itself, one of the biggest advantages is that the home advantage, the crowd, and also we have what we call cohesive team play. They normally play with what we call team connection. Then we have another country that we cannot tend to underestimate this time is what we call Tunisia. Yes, recent form strong, showing both African and Arab competitions. When you come to Tunisia, when it comes to Arab and what we call African competitions, it has been a very good contender. FIFA ranking is ranked 49th globally as April of 2025. Yes, when you look at its strength, disciplined defense and tactical flexibility, that gives them an advantage also to be the winners of the FIFA Arab Cup. Let us look at Saudi Arabia. Yes, the recent form, regular participation in World Cup and Asian Cup tournaments. Yes, we've seen Saudi Arabia in World Cups and African Cup tournaments and Asian Cup tournaments not missing out. It is ranked 58 globally as April 2025. Yes, when you look at the strength, high pressing game and quick transitions in all the fields. So we say it's not surprised that you see that in FIFA World Cup 2022 we saw Saudi Arabia humiliating Argentina with a win, which was definitely got to give them a hand of praise when it comes to the FIFA World Cup. However, things did not go out rightly as they expected, and they ended up getting out of the tournament forcefully because they would not tactically handle the other group's tactics, and they ended up getting out of the tournament. But we cannot get to underestimate Saudi Arabia when it comes to these tournaments. They also have a high pressing game. They always have high pressing game and quick transitions. Then we look at another country, that is Jordan. For supporters of Jordan, definitely agree with me. Notable performances in regional tournaments. Jordan is ranked 62nd globally as April 2025. However, something that we need to understand, the strength of Jordan is resilience, defense, and effective set piece. That gives them an added advantage that can be able to win this tournament, or they can be able to win what we call the FIFA World Cup. However, when you look at these teams, my review for these teams have all these teams that we think are going to be the best contenders. These teams have demonstrated what we call the strong performance in recent international fixtures and possesses the talent and experience to contend and be able to take what we call the tournament and lift the trophy in this upcoming FIFA World Cup. So the other evaluation, it will be on your own perspective, but I think all these teams have handed chances for them to win the tournament when you look at its recent activations, or when you look at recent participations in their tournaments, and now definitely their attacking midfield, attacking set piece, passing the balls from here one angle to another angle. Definitely, do you agree with me? All of them 100% have chances for them to win the tournament. Hope I've tried to have something for you. That's my own review regarding to the FIFA Arab Cup for people who need definitely to enjoy the game of sports. Definitely agree with me. Yes, definitely. All these things will give them the value that they can be able to have it in one or the other. Thank you so much. Remember, stories next from the next question.